about your mysteries, my friend. How much longer are you going to wait?
Wait?
No, life's too short to play games.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the eyes, the probing, the impulse to have dinner. After a while, you develop an instinct, Doc. You want to talk about it? It's easier when you talk about it. I know. So, you read any good books lately?
Abe, I'm married, Bart.
It feels good. Do it. You don't get any points for playing by the rules.
Look, it's not as if I'm gay. I mean, I'm just curious, you know? I'm in love with Claire. I don't know what kind of a life I could have without her. I mean, I love her. I don't want to be without her.
Well, welcome home. Oh, Zach, where have you been? I've been worried about you. I called your brother. I even tried to call your father.
I spent the night in my office.
Couldn't you have called?
Claire, we're going to have that talk.
All right.
We better sit down.
Gonna be a sit-downer, huh? Look, Zach, whatever it is, I'm your wife and I love you. So tell me, what is it?
I don't believe it. I've gone over this and I've rehearsed it and now I don't know how to say it.
Just say it.
I've made a few discoveries about myself. I've had, I guess, what you would call desires that I've been repressing, and they're starting to surface. I find that I'm attracted to men. I suppose that I have been most of my life, but I never knew what it was, or maybe I just never admitted it or allowed it to come through before. Claire, I don't know where these feelings come from, but the fact is that I have them, and I've got to stop denying it.
Gotta call Barbara. She wants to know if we can have dinner with them on
Claire,
Saturday.
Did you hear what I just told you?
Look, what should I tell them?
Claire, listen to me. I have stopped denying it. I've been with someone.
What do you want for dinner? You want veal or fish,
Last
or
night
I
you
can
said
make
you
a
could handle anything.
Stop it! Shut up!
You said you could handle anything. Last
What
night.
are you telling me, that our whole marriage has been a lie?
No. No, what are you saying? What are you saying? We have always, Claire, look at me. We have always been there for each other, always.
Like friends?
Yes, like friends. It's the best thing we could have.
No! What about passion?
What about support?
What about betrayal? God! I thought I knew you. Who are you?
I'm the man who's loved you for 8 years.
Loved me or used me?
Claire, you are not listening to me.
I'm listening.
You don't understand.
I do understand. You used me. You hid behind me for 8 years. Oh, God, you want to hear something? I I thought it was another woman.
Claire, no.
I don't want to
you're
hear
wrong.
anymore.
Claire, you're wrong.
Look,
It's not
why
true.
don't you leave, Zach? Just leave.
It's something you don't have any control over. I mean, whether you're born with it, acquired, who knows? But there's something in me that needs to be with a man.
My
I don't. Maybe it's his strength, his attitude. Maybe he's everything else. Maybe it's just the need for another man's approval. But it's that feeling.
Stop it! You know how I feel right now, Zach? Radio City, when I was 8 years old, my father, he hated Radio City.
Claire, don't.
But I kept begging him to take me. I begged him until he finally said yes.
It's not the same.
And then the day that we were supposed to go, I went up to their room and his closets were empty and all his clothes were gone. And my mother told me that my father had to go on a long trip. So he never did make it to Radio City. Hell of a way to say goodbye. I think we can make it work, Zach.
No, it can't work.
We can get help. There are plenty of good psychiatrists around.
It's not an illness. I am not gonna change.
All right. Then we'll accept it. We'll accept it and we'll live with it. I know there are other marriages who do.
Claire, no. It wouldn't be fair to you. You're entitled to a good sex life, an honest one.
All right, what if I said that it didn't matter?
That wouldn't be fair to me. I don't want a double life. 1 foot in one place, 1 foot in another. I don't want that.
Zach.
You gotta let go. For both of us.